'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even the hellhound sleeping underneath my bed. The fishnet stockings were hung by the bedside with care, in hopes that Pixie and Rose would soon be there. There were no children nestled all snug in their beds, with visions of sugar plums dancing in their heads, no mamma in her kerchief. I had my cap, and had just settled my brain for a long winter's nap. And out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang under my bed until I could find out what was the matter. Away to the window I crept like a flash, tore open the door, and threw up over the sash. There, standing on the breast of the new-fallen snow, was a man with no pants, mooning, giving the lustre of midday to objects below. When what to my wandering eye should appear but a miniature bar and 8 tiny bartenders, with a portly old driver, so ghastly and slick, I knew in a moment it must be Emperor John Wayne. More rapid than eagles his bottles they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. On Long Island iced tea, on Southern Comfort, on Everclear, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, down my throat, drown me all. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly when they meet with an obstacle mount to the sky, so up to the house the coursers they flew. Emperor John Wayne and all of his brew. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the retching and the heaving and the pawing of each little foot. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down came Emperor John Wayne through the ceiling with a bound. He was dressed all in black from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of bottles he had flung over his back, and he looked like a hobo just opening his garbage bag. His eyes, how they twinkled. His dimples, how eerie. His cheeks were like flames. His nose like a berry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the stubble on his chin was as black as coal. The stump of a cigarette he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke encircled his head like a circle. He had a broad face and a round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jello shots. He was chubby and plump, a right evil old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. The grim look in his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had something to dread. He spoke not a word but went straight to his work, drinking all my liquor, and churned with a jerk, and laying his finger up his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his miniature bar, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim ere he drove out of sight, Happy Christmas to all, and to all, good night.